I'm back again, and today I plan to show you how to make zucchini tortillas or zucchini flatbread. So I think last time when I made avocado flatbread, it was a hit, and a lot of people said, you make a lot of chicken or meat dishes, why don't you make something vegetarian? Some of my friends, they also commented that they wanted to see more of bread type of recipes because they need some carb or bread replacement in keto and they don't have it. So I showed them how to make keto buttermilk, and today it is going to be zucchini cauliflower flatbread. So what I have here is a medium-sized zucchini that I've peeled, and I'm going to puree it later, but I wanted to show you how big it is. That's why I pulled it out. I just peeled it and did not puree. Here is a cup of grated cauliflower. It's finely grated, and I did it myself. I prepped it all before I could start showing you. Here's the cauliflower head that I used, and I grated out top portion of it. I can use the remaining for making vegetable side or any other dish. So this is for this. I have here spices. This is 1 teaspoon of coriander powder. This is 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, and another 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, and 1 teaspoon of red chili peppers. Paprika, you can use paprika powder, whatever you want to use. So in this mug here, I have about 1 cup of actually 3/4 cup of water, warm water or a little more than warm water, and 1.5 teaspoons of yeast that I have, actually 1.5 tablespoons of yeast that I have soaked in this, and I have 2 tablespoons of thick yogurt. So I kind of mixed everything. It's there. It's supposed to go up. It's been sitting for half an hour. I wanted it to sit for half an hour. Maybe I should change my yeast, but regardless, this the idea is to give it a fluffy type of look. But what I'm going to do is I heated up my oven just about a little bit. So after it heats up or gets warmed up a little bit, I'm going to switch it off, and when I prep all of this and mix and make the dough, I'm going to put it in just when it is a little bit warm to sit in for some time. Here is 1.5 tablespoon of xanthan gum. This is 1/2 cup of coconut flour, and I'm using Anthony's premium organic coconut flour. People ask me to show what ingredients do I use, where do I buy. So I bought this all in Amazon. You can buy it in Amazon too. And regular fine grated almond flour. I have 2.5 cups of fine grade quality almond flour, so it gives close to flour type of look. It won't fluff it up just like flour does, but better. Something's better than having thick grains. It makes a lot of difference. This is a 1/4 cup of MCT solids. So MCT is a probiotic, and oils, you use MCT for keto. So here it is. I got this from Vitamin Shop. You can buy it there as well. It's called MCT powder, and I bought them from, so you can buy online also nowadays, since you don't want to go shopping quite often, but I bought it from Vitamin Store a few weeks back. So here is chopped coriander that I'm going to use, and I just put 5 tablespoons of chopped butter into my refrigerator because I do not want to that to melt. So that needs to be really cold, and I will add it before I'm making the tortillas or flatbread. So what I have to do is mix all of this in there, and again I have like a teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt also mixed in this. So 2 tablespoons of yogurt, 1.5 teaspoon of yeast, and 1 teaspoon of Himalayan salt. All are mixed in this, and then water, about 1 cup of water. So I'm gonna use accordingly. I don't want to make it too tight, and has to be nicely blending all of this and form like a dough consistency that I can flatten up. So I don't want it too liquid also. So here you go. I'm mixing the spices in here first, and then I'm using my hands for it. Actually, let's take this off. I'll use hands to do this, and then I'm going to add other things slowly into this. So coriander, I can add right now. I was thinking of adding it fresh before. Actually, I can add it now. So you could add it when you're adding butter, but then it's up to you. It doesn't matter, but I'll add it now so you can see how everything's mixed. So in this, then add the coconut flour. You can use what do you call, a spoon or a stiffler to stiff the flour. I can show that as well. Let me do it with hands, and then I can get that, and we'll sift the flour with it. You can do however you want, and I'm using this, a whole of this. I don't want gum getting into my hands. So here it is. Mix the flour well. You have more than 3 cups of flour here. When you mix everything, make sure that the xanthan gum and everything else is mixed fine. Hey guys, so what I forgot to show earlier was a tablespoon of ginger garlic chili paste and also carom seeds. So these are 1 tablespoon of carom seeds. Since I have all my dry ingredients here, I want to break these carom seeds in it, and this is how you do it. Smash it a little bit and spread it across. It's good for digestion and gives good flavor. This is optional, so if you do not want to use this, you can skip it, but I like it. It gives very good flavor, especially for flatbread. So I'm using 1 tablespoon. This is optional, so you could also go half a teaspoon or 1 teaspoon. It depends how much you can handle. I am adding 1 tablespoon, so the flavors are good. So let's get this all mixed in here. Hey guys, so the dough is almost ready, and if you see how it is very loose. It's sticking. So if you want to avoid sticking, the last step you got to do is 1 tablespoon of olive oil, organic olive oil. Rub it on your hand so it doesn't stick, and rub it on the top so that it sits down. Okay, so this is smooth. Now what I'll do is put a cling wrap on top of it, and then let it rest for a couple hours, just so that everything is settled down well. All liquids are soaked and it's tight, and hopefully it rises a little bit. Almond flour doesn't usually rise, not a lot like regular flour, but if it does in warm kind of temperature, then hopefully it's good. So this is the olive oil that I used, organic. So after 2 hours, we'll mix butter with it, chop butter, and then we'll do the tortillas. Okay, so see you after 2 hours. Hey guys, I'm back here. It's been more than 2 hours it's sitting, so let's see how this looks. It definitely looks risen. I can feel it. um, it's more than what I left it with, but I think I should leave it on for some more time probably. So let me mix the butter and everything, and then I will leave it on for some more time and do the remaining later. But I can see it fluffy, it has risen, it's more fluffy, I can feel it lighter inside. If you see this is how it looks. It feels lighter inside, so I think that yeast did work. So what I'll do is mix this cold butter in it, and I'll leave it. So this time what I did different is I had the oven on for a little while, and then I switched it off with very moderate temperature, and then left this inside for more than 2-3 hours. So I guess it needs some warm temperature. I can feel this, it's warm inside. So not too hot, not cold. For the yeast to work, you have to have it at a certain temperature. So let's mix this butter in it, and I think this should be enough, but if you need, you can add some more butter in it. It wouldn't matter. Hey, so here it is. 2 tortillas. I made 2 tortillas today, and if you break this open, see how it is? It's cooked inside. It's nice, hot, piping hot. It's very well cooked inside, and you can eat it with any dip, or you can use it as a pizza base, or you can use it as a wrap, roti style, or whichever way you want to. You can fill it up with fill in between these two some stuffing, and then use it like a quesadilla. Have cheese and then use it like a quesadilla. You can multiple use of this tortillas, homemade and very healthy and very flavorful too, because you have cauliflower grated in it, and you have zucchini paste in it, so it's very flavorful with spices and everything. You can't get this anywhere in the stores. You have to make it at home, and you will enjoy it. All right, take care, enjoy. I have this whole lot to make, and I'll make it tomorrow. I'll let it sit down overnight in some cold corner, and see tomorrow how it puffs up, so I can get the perfect texture, naan-like texture. I'm trying to make some naan-like zucchini cauliflower bread texture. I hope I get it, and if I do, then I'll make all them and then show you tomorrow how it looks. Okay, take care, have fun, and happy weekend.